Welcome in, intrepid preppers, closet doomsayers, and casual what-if enthusiasts. Today, we dive into the calorie-filled abyss of how much food it actually takes to survive a year when the lights go out, the stores close, and Amazon Prime is no longer delivering. Spoiler alert, it's more than your pantry's current stash of ramen and canned tuna. Let's slice, dice, and occasionally puree our way through the math, logistics, and darkly humorous realities of stockpiling a year's worth of sustenance. Stick around, and you'll not only know the how much, but also the what kind and why of survival food. By the end, you might even feel slightly less doomed, or at least better prepared to laugh at your doom. Part 1. How much food? The gritty math, the caloric baseline. First, let's talk calories. Not the "oh no, I had cake" kind, but the "oh no, I'm starving" kind. The average adult needs about 2,000 to 2,500 calories per day. Of course, this depends on factors like age, gender, activity level, and how often you plan to outrun marauding looters. Let's average it out to 2,200 calories per day for simplicity. Multiply that by 365 days, and you're looking at 803,000 calories for one person per year. To visualize, that's approximately 2,072 Big Macs, 542 bananas, or, for the more practical, 400 pounds of rice. But who wants to eat just rice? More on variety in a bit. Scaling up, got a family of 4? Congratulations, you're feeding a small village. Multiply that 803,000 calories by 4, and you're staring down the barrel of 3,212,000 calories. That's a lot of food to hide from hungry neighbors, assuming societal collapse doesn't magically make everyone friendly. Now let's consider scenarios. If you're sedentary, hunkered down avoiding fallout, you'll need fewer calories. If you're chopping firewood, growing crops, or digging bunkers, you'll need more. Let's call it 1.8 million to 2.2 million calories per active adult. Do the math accordingly for your situation. Part 2. The menu of survival carbs. Your new best frenemy carbohydrates provide the bulk of energy in any survival diet. Cheap, calorie-dense, and easy to store, they're the cornerstone of your stockpile. Here's what you'll need. Rice, the MVP of survival foods. 1 pound of rice provides about 1,650 calories. Stockpile 300-400 pounds per person. Pasta, because variety is the spice of life. 1 pound of pasta, equals 600 calories. Aim for 50-100 pounds. Flour, bread, pancakes, tortillas, you'll thank yourself. 1 pound is 1,500 calories. Stock 100-200 pounds. Oats, perfect for breakfast or just pretending you're a 19th century pioneer. 1 pound will feed 800 calories. Aim for 50 pounds. Protein, because muscles don't grow on dreams. Protein keeps your body functioning when the chips and society are down. Like and subscribe early for 15% more luck in survival. Not really, but it does increase my happiness. It's also one of the trickier macronutrients to store long-term. Beans and lentils. Dry beans provide 1,600 calories per pound and last forever if stored correctly. Stock 100-150 pounds. Peanut butter, delicious and calorie-dense. 1 jar, or 16 oz, has 2,500 calories. Aim for 50 jars. Canned meat, spam, tuna, chicken, you name it. A can, 12 oz, provides 300-400 calories. Stock 200-300 cans. Powdered eggs or protein powder, for when the chickens stop laying. Aim for 20-40 pounds. Fats, the unsung hero, don't skip fat. Your body needs it for energy and insulation, both literal and metaphorical. Vegetable oil, a gallon has 30,000 calories. Stock 10 gallons per person. Nuts and seeds, high calorie and compact. 1 pound will tie 600 calories. Stock 20-40 pounds. Butter or ghee, shelf-stable and delicious. 1 pound or 300 calories. Stock 20-30 pounds. Fruits and vegetables. Yes, you need them. Fresh produce might be a pipe dream, but you can still stock. Canned fruits and vegetables. A can, 15 provides 150 oz, 200 calories. Stock 300-500 cans. Dried fruits, great for snacking and compact. 1 pound, 200 calories. Stock 20-30 pounds. Dehydrated veggies, for soups and stews. 1 pound or 400 calories. Stock 20-40 pounds. Part 3. Storage tips for the apocalypse. Keep it cool, dry, and dark. The 3 commandments of food storage. Heat, moisture, and light are your enemies. Invest in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, food-grade buckets, vacuum sealers, a basement or root cellar, preferably one that's not haunted. Rotate, rotate, rotate. The eat what you store what you eat mantra ensures nothing goes to waste. Create a rotation system so you're consuming the oldest items first. Consider freeze-dried foods for longer-term storage. Freeze-dried foods last up to 25 years. They're lightweight, nutrient-dense, and unfortunately, sometimes taste like cardboard. Still, they're a solid backup plan. Part 4. Scenarios that demand stockpiling. 1. The grid goes down. Picture this. A massive power outage spanning weeks or even months. No refrigerators humming, no lights flickering, and definitely no social media or memes uploading. Food spoilage becomes enemy number 1. Your stockpile of canned goods and dried staples? Life-saving. Why this matters? Experts suggest most people only have 3 to 5 days worth of food at home. When the power cuts out, perishables go fast. Shelf-stable foods become essential to surviving the long haul. 2. Economic collapse. Think skyrocketing prices, empty shelves, and rationed supplies. In this scenario, your stockpile is your financial buffer. The less you have to buy during a crisis, the better off you'll be. Key foods. Dried grains, beans, and other staples that can be bought cheap now but will become priceless later. 3. Natural disasters, floods, hurricanes, or wildfires can disrupt supply chains for weeks or months. A well-thought-out stockpile ensures you're not reliant on overburdened emergency services. Pro tip: keep an emergency stash in a waterproof portable container in case you need to evacuate. 4. Supply chain disruptions. Remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020? Now imagine that, but with food. Stockpiling now means peace of mind later. Best bets: long-lasting essentials like rice, canned goods, and freeze-dried meals. Part 5. Ration planning for the long haul. How to stretch your supplies. Meal planning. Create simple, repetitive meals that use fewer ingredients. Think rice and beans with occasional seasoning upgrades. Portion control. Avoid overeating. Stick to a daily caloric limit tailored to your activity level. Supplement with foraging. Learn to identify local edible plants or start a small survival garden for fresh greens. Making it palatable spices. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, and chili flakes can turn bland survival food into something tolerable. Condiments. Stockpile shelf-stable sauces like soy sauce, hot sauce, and vinegar for flavor boosts. Variety. Mix up meals to prevent food fatigue. Alternate between pasta, rice dishes, and soups. Part 6. The hidden tools of survival, bartering your way to more supplies. Let's face it, even the best stockpiles might fall short. Bartering can fill in the gaps. Here's how. Trade value items. Alcohol, tobacco, batteries, and even chocolate can become hot commodities. Skill swaps. If you're handy or no first aid, trade your skills for food. Surplus sharing. Stock extra items specifically for trading. Think small packets of salt, coffee, or spices. Foraging. Nature's grocery store. Depending on where you live, foraging can supplement your stockpile. Learn to identify edible plants, berries, nuts, and fungi. Just don't become a cautionary tale by eating the wrong mushroom. Urban foraging. Fruit trees, edible weeds, and abandoned gardens can be surprisingly productive. Field guides. Invest in region-specific foraging books to know what's safe. Part 7. Surviving boredom and boosting morale. Why morale matters more than you think. Survival isn't just about calories and clean water. It's also about not losing your mind while eating beans for the 37th day in a row. Low morale can lead to poor decision-making, interpersonal conflict, and even a lack of will to survive. So, let's dive into the fun stuff. How to stay sane, and maybe even enjoy life a little during a long-term crisis. 1. Diversify your food options. Yes, we've talked about stocking up on essentials, but consider adding comfort foods to your stash. Imagine the sheer joy of breaking into a bar of chocolate or cooking up a pancake breakfast on a bleak day. Comfort food suggestions. Chocolate. Shelf-stable and universally loved. 1 pound equals 2,500 calories. Stock 10 to 20 pounds. Coffee or tea, because caffeine withdrawals during the apocalypse are not cute. Instant pudding mixes. Lightweight, long-lasting, and a sweet morale booster. Popcorn. A versatile snack that can be cooked over an open flame. Bonus, it's high in fiber. Pro tip, rotate these comfort items to ensure freshness. Old chocolate is better than no chocolate, but fresh chocolate is a morale jackpot. 2. Entertainment. While the world burns. A little distraction can go a long way in keeping spirits high. Here's how to keep boredom at bay. Books, stock paperbacks that don't require electricity. Aim for a mix of genres, some escapism, some how-to guides, and maybe a survival fiction novel for irony. Games. Compact card games, dice, or board games can provide hours of entertainment. Bonus points for games that teach skills like strategy or resource management. Journaling supplies. Not only does journaling help you track resources and plan, but it also serves as a mental health outlet. Plus, who doesn't want to leave behind an epic tale of survival? DIY projects. Crafting, repairing, or even learning to whittle can keep hands busy and minds engaged. 3. Build a community carefully. Isolation can be a morale killer. Building a small, trustworthy group can boost your chances of survival and your sanity. The key word here, trustworthy. Community guidelines. Start small. Keep your group tight-knit with people you already know. Skill-based recruiting. A mechanic, a medic, or a gardener can contribute to the group's survival and alleviate your workload. Set rules. Establish guidelines early to prevent conflicts. For instance, everyone contributes and no stealing food. 4. Mental health matters. Your brain is as important as your body in a survival situation. Here's how to keep it in top shape. Daily routine. Structure your days with a balance of tasks, e.g., food prep, security checks, and downtime. A routine provides a sense of normalcy. Meditation or prayer. Whether you're stressed beyond belief or just need to chill, a few minutes of quiet reflection and prayer is proven to reduce stress and anxiety. Laugh often. Share jokes, tell stories, and embrace humor, especially dark humor in trying times. It's free and incredibly effective at easing tension. 5. Celebrate milestones. Create moments of joy by marking milestones. Ideas for celebrations. Birthday feasts. Save special treats to make the day unique. Harvest parties. If your survival garden produces, turn it into a mini festival. Survival anniversaries. Celebrate the day you began your stockpiling journey or overcame a major challenge. 6. Cultivate hope. Hope isn't just fluff, it's a survival tool. Keep a vision of the future alive by planning for what comes next. Learning new skills. Use downtime to acquire knowledge that could help post-crisis, like canning, solar panel maintenance, or herbal medicine. Building for tomorrow. Work on projects that prepare for a better future, like expanding your garden or fortifying your shelter. Stay informed. If possible, maintain a battery-powered radio to get news. Knowing what's happening in the wider world can help you make informed decisions. With these morale-boosting tips, you're not just surviving, you're thriving in a way that'll make your neighbors so jealous they will consider looting your home. Yeah, defenses are a good topic for another video. The Jones family is nice until they get hungry, just like the rest of us. Like and subscribe to keep the Jones family well fed. Thanks again, and see y'all next time.